Hey folks, I thought I'd do a video to give you a comparative. Some people are asking me what's the difference, what am I finding as far as the difference between the US and the UK, being that I fixed and sold guitars for more than 3 decades in the US, and now I'm doing it in my home country in the UK, just a couple of months in. So I'll give you a quick rundown. I use some of the same selling sites and some different. So what I found is that Facebook Marketplace is very, very similar. It works similarly. It has about slightly less traffic than the US ones because it's still growing over here, but not bad. And one difference I found in the UK brand of Facebook Marketplace is it doesn't have the shipping feature built in yet. I do get people sending messages asking me if I can ship, and then I can set that up with them with PayPal or something. But it doesn't have the built-in shipping option that the US site had. But I feel like it's coming. It seems like the infrastructure is there for it. They're just getting to it. So that one's very similar. Craigslist really isn't a thing in the UK. They do have sites in some of the big cities, and maybe some people use Craigslist, but the Bristol site, which is the closest to me, is not very much used and not really worth posting guitars on. So I haven't been using Craigslist over here. The equivalent that I've been using is Gumtree. Those of you in the UK will be familiar with that. It works very, very similarly. Slightly cleaner infrastructure actually, but a bit more clunky, I think, in terms of steps. It's not quite as clean, but it looks better, if you know what I mean. I don't get a whole lot of traffic on there yet. I think I've had one person contact me and come and look at an instrument, but it's not as busy as I thought it might be, and that might change. The weather's turned cold here in the UK. It's starting to freeze. We're getting frosts every day, and that might be a reason why I'm not getting much traffic on there. Maybe it opens up in the warmer months, or maybe a bit closer to Christmas when people are scrambling for gifts. So that leaves Craigslist. But let me talk about Reverb first. You can sign up for a Reverb account and sell on there from the UK, but they don't have a separate Reverb UK site. So if you sell on Reverb from the UK, you've got to be willing to ship to the US because that's where most of the customers are. So you've got to ship internationally. I haven't done that. Reverb also, like eBay, makes you sign up for a new account. They will not move your stuff over. They will not let you change country and keep your rating and all that, which is really annoying. So I've just kind of let them go for now. I haven't set up a new account. I did set up a new account in eBay UK. And it's actually quite different from the US site. I'll tell you how. First of all, because this is a smaller country, I would say 75% of the listings on eBay are for pickup only, which is fine. And when I first started listing on there a few weeks ago, I did pickup only, and I did get a pickup purchase. Since then, I figured out how to use Parcel Force, which is the best option for shipping guitars in the UK, kind of like a FedEx or a UPS, even though they have those over here as well. Parcel Force, I can ship a guitar for between 8 and 15 pounds, which is incredible. I mean, I couldn't do that in the US, not even close, for a regular guitar box. So I've set up with Parcel Force. They will pick up from your house. It's a bit slow. In other words, if you set up a pickup, it usually is 2 or 3 days out. So it's not like you can ship. Before I take stuff to the UPS hub and somebody would get it in 2 days, it's going to be a bit slower than that over here, because the hub, if I wanted to drop them off, is a bit far to drive. So it doesn't make much sense. So I'm doing pickups. Other things that are different here as well is the listing and the layout slightly different. It doesn't have as many features as the US version of eBay. There are some things missing. I don't think it has the scope of offer making I can make offers to people who are watching my instruments. I can't just send somebody an offer out of the blue like I could on the US account. Of course, I had to start a brand new account here, so I took my flow forth and number rating and used that as my shop name here, just to indicate that I do have some previous rating from the US site, that they wouldn't let me move over here. I had to start at 0 again, which is very annoying and I think unnecessary. And then yeah, so it's slightly different. As far as buying, it's fairly similar, but selling's a bit different. Some of the features and parameters that were available on the US site aren't available on the UK site. It's a bit simpler, a bit ruder, but it works relatively the same way. It's a bit annoying when you're looking for stuff because eBay UK will not let you search for stuff that offers shipping only. It won't let you filter out all the local pickup stuff. So if you want to go look for a guitar and you need it to be shipped to you, you can't do that. So yeah, that's the difference between eBay US and UK. It's probably so far the most successful of all the sites. It seems that eBay is quite popular over here from talking to people. But I still am exploring local selling sites as well. So there you go. There's a little bit of difference between the two countries and what I've noticed so far. I'll update you as time goes on, but I thought you might find that interesting. All right, folks. See you next time.